What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do a quick video on how to basically replace your monitor screen or LCD screen on a Dell Latitude D531. So it's gonna be quick. I already have it, so I have it done. So I'll just do a quick video of it, kind of like in reverse, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna be replacing here. Laptop screen. Got that ribbon there, and then you got these wireless cables here. So yep, there's that, and then we'll get to the computer. Alright, so before you start, obviously you make sure you unplug it and take out the battery. And then you got a screw here, and then you got one right here, and the same on this side. You got one right here and one right here. You unscrew all four of these, and then you flip it over and you open the laptop up. Just give me a quick second here. You're gonna wanna open it up like this, so you can take a screwdriver, a flathead, or whatever, and you go in here and you pry out this plastic piece. Do it. Alright. So we're gonna do a little bit of cheating here, because I don't feel like putting everything right back together the way that it was originally, but I'll give you an idea of how to go about it. So you gotta unscrew the two screws on the back, and then you basically, this is pushed down more originally, but you take a screwdriver or something and you pry up on this. Don't go crazy and pry super hard, but hard enough, like just gently put some force, and then eventually it'll pop up. Don't be scared of the popping noises. Just take it easy and slow but steady, give it a decent amount of force to pop it up. And then, as you can see, you got hinges here and hinges here. Then you got your keyboard, which you gotta take out a screw here, and a screw here, and a third one here. And then, similar to the piece that we just took out, you gotta pry up on your keyboard. Now you're gonna hear some snaps. Again, don't be scared, just be careful as you do it. Don't do too much force, and you pull it up. Be careful, because there's a ribbon that's attached to the keyboard, as you see right here. You don't want to pull up too hard, because if you damage that, your keyboard's not going to work. And just for those that may not have known, this is your second set of memory chips right here. You got one in the bottom, and then you got one right here as well. And then basically, once you have that, then you gotta come over here. This is your WLAN card or WLAN card, whatever you want to call it. Now basically, when you first open it up, you're gonna have the white cable is gonna be attached to the card here, and the black one's gonna be attached right there. And this gray cable doesn't do anything, it's not hooked up. So you just unplug these two. But before you do that, there's two clips you'll see holding this card down, because this card, it comes up. See, you gotta basically disengage the clips that hold it down, so you can, have a little more play with the card, and it's easier to get these off, I found anyway. And then the other thing that you gotta do is you gotta unplug this ribbon here. You just pull up on it. Just be careful. Take it easy and pull up on it. And then you just pull, once you have everything disconnected, these cables here off the card and this ribbon here, you just pull up, and as you can see, I can't really lift it up with both hands, but the monitor just slides in just like this. So you got the old one here, you got these things. You want to make sure you bend these all the way back, because that's what the screws into. So they go in, there's a little groove for each of those, and they slides down into there, and then you just push it in. You connect this cable here. Make sure you put the ribbon thing behind this plastic piece. Push down on there, make sure it's good, and you connect your cables. And then you put the keyboard back, obviously. Put your 3 screws back in, put the plastic piece back down, and then you put the screws in the back into the bottom of the laptop, and you should be good to go. Now obviously, before you do any of this, you need to make sure you have the battery removed and there's no power going to it, just for safety's sake and so you don't damage your computer. So yeah, that's basically it. From what I can tell so far, it's not that hard. Once you get past the prying up of the plastic piece in the keyboard, it's straight up simple. So hopefully by the time I get everything back together, after all this, the screen's working. So yeah, and when you're disconnecting these cables, just don't reef on them too hard. You don't want to damage them, because it's for I believe it's the wireless connection, wireless internet or something. I don't know. I'm not a technician. I'm just some guy trying to fix his computer. I don't have the cash to send it into a store or shop to get fixed. So this is what I'm doing. Hopefully it's working right. Obviously, once I get it all hooked up and put back together, you'll see the outcome of it. So for now, I'm gonna put this thing back together and we'll go from there. I just gotta connect these two, push the card back down, put the keyboard back in the plastic piece, and then screw those screws in. So we'll see you on the flip side. And just a little something to note, I found it easier to take the card out of the slot and plug in the cables. It made it a little easier for me, so it might do the same for you. Something else to note, before you close it up, make sure you put your wires behind this plastic thing here so everything closes up the way it's supposed to, or you could run into some trouble. Alright, so I got all the cables connected inside and the ribbon in here, and I pushed the keyboard back in. I got the 3 screws all screwed in, and now I'm just gonna put this plastic piece in. Now you want to see these pieces here, these plastic tabs. You gotta start this end first so it fits snug like that, and then you just gotta work it in. Now obviously I can't quite do it with one hand, so I'm gonna do a jump cut and you'll see the end result. And then once it's all said and done, it should be level, snapped here and on this hinge over here, and you know, it's all tight here and here. It's all in there. So now it's just a matter of putting the screws in the back on and going from there. This screw here and this one here, I think they both screw into the same piece that holds the hinge into place. So you do these two screws here, and then the same on that side there. Alright, so I got the battery back in, and here's the moment of truth. See if this thing powers back up. Well, the screen's working, that's a good thing. Yeah, I had to shut it down the hard way because the screen wasn't working. It seems to be going the way it's supposed to. See, what would happen before is it would turn on and then the screen would go black. If you held a flashlight up to it, you could see what was being displayed on the screen. But I didn't really feel like using the computer like that, so far so good. Apparently I did a good job because it seems to be working. It's displaying the screen, which is good. Alright, so I think everything is working good. Let's just see what we got here. So yeah, I've had it on for about a half an hour now, and it seems to be working fine. So everything works. So I definitely did it right. I don't see anything wrong. It's working. Internet works. Computer works just the way it did before the screen started messing up. So there you have it, folks. That's how you go about swapping out the LCD monitor on the top from this computer. I didn't see any videos on YouTube with that, so I thought I would share my experience. Hopefully it helps someone out. Until the next video, take care guys, and keep on watching.